Yep. We got a 2v2. Now this one, looking at it, it's pretty obvious who you would say is favored here. That being said, weird thing about this map, which, as we all know, is called Krubic Plains. There's like no metal in the middle. There's mexes on the sides, but it's basically a circle of mexes around the map, which is a funny way to make a map, because you don't get rewarded for controlling the center space in any way. And actually, sometimes the inverse happens, where if you overinvest in the center and fail to consistently hold the sides, you can end up in a lot of trouble. Now, what are we thinking here? Oh yeah, the upper platform, interesting choice. That's definitely going to get shut down. No way can you hold that versus this. And in fact, you would think the game's pretty much over, which it might be about to be if they just walk in here. Centurions are damn good, but I don't know if they're that good. You definitely don't want to walk them out of base here, because that brings up flanks, right? But, yeah, good shutdown there. And now we're going to see the push. This is the testing point here. Centurions, once again, they really live up to their name with anti-swarm capabilities. So if there's anything that's going to make this defense work, it'll be that. But you want to engage from max range with these guys. You don't want to let them get flanked like this. That's just simply completely wrong. I'd love to be nicer than that, but I can't. That's a personal feeling. Whereas, yeah, look at this Centurion. These guys, all three of them still up. I think this fight started with 3 red Centurions, and it's ended that way. So, I mean, that shows you how much staying power they have when properly microed. And just like that, the middle's cleared out. So, I mean, a moment ago I sounded skeptical if the game was about to end, even though it looked like it. This is why. Is that huge investment, that's now gone down to nothing. Let me clear up the map here, make this easier to watch. It's a funny opening in this game. Yellow went for an air start, got some bombing in, and now Blue is still investing, or not still, but has invested in the fighters to stop that, which was a huge thing that slowed down Blue's aggression. So, one of those things where it's like, bombing wasn't the game-winning play per se, but it definitely didn't suck. What is happening here? Sometimes you just gotta wonder, I mean, what was the plan with whatever? Now, the tanks, those actually do. Those and Centurions can kind of go head-to-head. So that's a dicey one. Going T2. Now, off this reclaim field, that's a very good idea. Rick should be sending Typic Squid the metal from this reclaim to fund that T2 transition and get that caught out, in my opinion. I like the...
You are now playing.
Wait, did someone quit? Oh. Wait.
Battle paused.
Damn. That did not seem intentional. Rick was, engaged in all that. So this is what'll happen sometimes with Bar. Wish I could sub in here. I totally would. But I don't think it works that way, even though it said I'm playing. Man, this was starting to get interesting. Yeah, I mean, this comm's obviously going to pop. Which is something that maybe D-Guns could have prevented that a few moments ago, but now it's too late. Chop face saying not to feel bad. Yeah, honestly, they weren't losing until they threw away their lead with that ill-fated attack. Yeah, a huge wreckage field, and Blue's correctly reading the situation, realizing that wreckage has been converted into an eco lead. I mean, really, it was partially turtling, and it was mostly Centurions, let's be real. Centurions versus Pawns and Grunts, they're basically giant wood chippers. Laser wood chippers. So yeah, Green is correct, you needed the tank sooner, because your answer to something like Centurion is something that also has staying power, like Stouts. 83 DPS, 1800 health, versus, 90 to 190, and I think they have more health. Yeah, 1700 health. It's comparable, is the point I'm trying to make here. What ground are they trying to seize? All this ground with no mexes in it? Yeah, man, he's even drawn the line in between the mechs they've taken and the other two that they need to take. Now, I've played some game or two with Squid the other day, and they were actually fun to play with, so I want to root for Squid here, but I gotta tell you, 1v2, especially when one of the opponents is blue here, chop face, then it's gonna be a tall order. Alright, so yeah, good luck to the red team here, the team of one. I can sub in for the next game, obviously. Happy to do that. Down under 30 OS, I played some I was about to say ill-advised games, but actually thinking of them as ill-advised is itself ill-advised. I played some fun games that I had losing odds for. That's how I'll put it. Okay, one thing that I'm gonna be mean about here, space out your fucking windmills, dude. You can't do it like this, you know? You gotta be
Battle
spacing
started.
them out. Or you do rows of 2. That's actually my preferred these days, my preferred way of doing it. But don't do this, especially in a location that's going to get raided this easily, right? Like, it's just, that's all gonna blow up. That's no good. Okay, so, yeah. And wow, Squid actually survives here with an incredible fan the hammer D-gun situation. I wish I hadn't missed that. I should have been watching. 6 HP on that comp, 6%. I would be cloaking that guy and moving him back. Maybe have him do some reclaim or something. I would move back then cloak because the walk cost is 10 times higher than the standing still cost for cloaking. Chop face calling to fall back. I like that they've taken these mexes. I wish they would take these. I think that would be a better use of this con than building this just chain reaction waiting to happen. If these were in rows of 2, it would be so much harder to chain react the whole thing. It's just as soon as they get to be 3 wide is when you're in danger with these guys, unless you space them out. But I think the more space efficient thing is to do rows. Anyway, I'm not playing as much as I try to give commands. So let's focus on what's happening here. This factory is sitting idle. I don't blame you. I think it makes a lot of sense to put all of your resources into T2 production when that's the one advantage you have in the game. I would be sending this dude out to upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4 mexes plus a Geo, and you even have a con turret by the Geo. You could also be sending a second con down here because you control this area, right? So you could get these 3 upgraded. It would take a while to get there. If we were really forward thinking, then we would have bought a air transport back when you had the air lab up. You can see Blue actually did do that. And then you could airdrop that con over to here, which would be much faster. Both because it's Crow Fly's path, but also because it's a faster move speed. Now, Blue is saying let's fall back and then moving forward. Funny thing about this is that none of this is obviously pathable, so controlling up here doesn't really... You're not facing up against anything, so it's like, why? Okay, now here, once you see the Hounds, these will outrange your tanks, and they do pack a nasty punch, and we have Centurions forming a backbone to prevent them from being pushed. So yeah, this tank army is now obsolete. You could trade it out, but you don't want to do that aggressively because you're going to be sending these in knowing they will die. You're just trying to get them to die efficiently, and you don't want that to happen near the enemy space. So this tank army now has defensive utility, but not really offensive utility. And that, among other things, means it's a weird time to be expanding. I think the time for this was 5 minutes ago. But whatever. I do love this with the air con. Taking all of these mexes, every little bit of money you can get, it all helps. And now that red is, getting on top of upgrading all the metal extractors here, it is necessary to be claiming this ground if you're on a T1 economy, right? And yeah, Blue has just now finished this T2 vehicle lab. It's getting out the comms. I'm curious what tanks we're going to go for after that. My heart says Jaguars. The main reason being that they're fast, so you can run down artillery with them. And in particular, they're fast. They do chain, which I mean is sort of nice versus clump units, but that's not even the main thing. But they're also cheap. So that would be my weapon of choice personally, but I think it makes sense to pause on starting your production while you get your mexes up. You would want to micro this correctly so it finishes this, then goes over to here, so you're not splitting your resources. But since you're running a surplus, I guess it's okay. Now, Squid doing an outstanding job here, holding 2v1 so far. This Agitator, if this goes up, will be trouble. Let's see Squid's vision. We do not have forward radar, actually, which is weird. The commander should be building that. And this Agitator is actually just outside of radar range. I think it just got some splash damage through pure blind luck. Yeah, it's just manually firing onto the ground and somehow getting it right. That's crazy, but good job. And I love this. These are platypuses. Yeah. Always a strong play. That's one of those T2 power spikes that you don't think about as much, or at least, well, some people do. Those fucking Superior Spirits Brain Robbers think about it. Personally, I don't think about this as much as I probably should. Is this power spike of like flank angles from coast, suddenly so much more power can be delivered there. As soon as your T2 land comes up, it's like the attacks that can happen that you need to be fortified against just spike up. Oh, that's dangerous. We have one comm left. Not enough here to kill it, but that's just one comm. We want to have two. Little known scrap in this game is to get two comms up. Now, Shop Face could be in trouble here. Once again, do we know? Do we understand the situation that we're in? One Starlight out. Interesting choice. And yeah, now we're going to the Jaguars. The tanks will catch this Platypus flank. Platypus. God, I try so hard not to say Platypus every time I see that. Yeah, just truly, it's one of those things. It's not funny per se. It's closer to like an intrusive thought. But it's, yeah, a little look inside my head there. Yeah, let's see what can happen. What can happen here? Don't ball these up, man. Don't ball them up. You gotta be defending against your splash damage. Also, Platypus, I think, yeah, probably accidentally selected these guys instead of just these, but whatever. Now we're up to 2 Starlights. Chop Face realizing the danger and retreating. Not the wrong choice. Green wide open here. And yeah, let's see. Jaguars gonna be a little bit too late. Oh man. Yeah, not even sending them in the right direction. So Green's just gonna get hollowed out here. Pausing unit production to go into T2. Not completely pausing it, but just not putting any build power into it. So effectively the same thing, but with less self-awareness. That's no good. And hey, this comm could go down. In which case it would be 1 comm to 1 comm with a forward comm. And that would be quite big. I don't know why we're not killing the comm. I mean, I guess killing the eco is also very good. Note, by the way, these wins slightly more spaced out. We love to see it. Big reclaim field on the middle here too. Now, yeah, the eco damage here has the potential to be monumental. In particular, killing the build power is very big. Killing the wings is very big, but it'll take a while because they won't chain react as hard. Killing the comm would be nice, especially if you could splash damage onto some of these Jaguars, because this is the time limit on this damage, and I would fucking fight command these forward here to make sure they're always shooting at something, and I would split them like that. Could have done that a little while ago. Now it's obviously a good point. If this comm goes down, that would really be the cherry on top, and that's kind of what we need as red here, is to get that kind of damage, but I don't think we're going to see it today, and that's really a shame. Blue pushing in here with the medium tanks. Oh god, last comm. Oh no, dude. Oh, this is huge danger. Does Blue see it? Oh god. Now realizing, okay, yeah, no, this is about to get dicey. These guys need to be moving in to put as much damage onto these as possible. This guy needed to cloak. In fact, you could even think about walking into the water and then cloaking, because I don't think they can shoot you underwater. That might have been a big rate of gamer move here, but whatever. It's not over yet. Keep walking back though, buddy. Don't rely on them to be afraid, because honestly, by all rights, they should not be afraid right now. They have the edge on you. Weird micro with the mounds. Centurions and mounds, very different movement speeds, so when you try to move them both together, it can be kind of chaotic. But this is the kind of chaos that Red absolutely wants to see, because this is chaos that moves into another incredible base. And, I mean, truly, what better present could you imagine? Please cloak this comm, and maybe move it to, like, here, I don't know. And also, yeah, some of these guys over here would do all the difference in the world. Now, Blue's getting ideas about pushing. I don't know if that's going to work. Love the Pulsar. Love that move. Pulsar, mad underrated defensive build. Some people know, not enough people know. Especially when you have high-value targets like the AGO here. You'd say it's dangerous putting these two together, and you're completely fucking right. But that's exactly why this needs to be there, is because there's such a dangerous target. You need a good turret to defend it. This push is running out of steam here. I wish we had better micro from the Hounds, or at least more attentive micro, but you know, there's multiple things being managed, so it's understandable. Checking in on the eco, Red actually is at a significant lead here, and as soon as I say that, it reverses. Just a little bit of the eco. Yeah, Red doing fairly well, I gotta say. Yeah, we'll see. Once this 10k medal is off the ground, we'll see what's going on there. Another 2k gets donated up in an even more convenient position. I tell you, I would have... Oh, you do have bumpers in the queue. Just it's that 20-to-1 ratio, so you don't actually see it. Because I mean, like this on screen right now, this is 19. This is 19 welders. So 20-to-1 ratio, it's now 20 welders. Literally means you finish this guy, and then you get your butler, right? So that's like, that takes forever. I would do a 10-to-1 personally. I actually... Some phases in the game I would do an 8-to-1, but 10-to-1 is usually good enough. Now, the Pulsars here just give you so much staying power. I mean, good luck pushing into that. Like, literally, even T3 has to at least plan down that, right? Even if you kill it, it's going to be like a production to do so. And, yeah, Starlight's incredibly powerful unit. They're a unit you want to mass, and they're not a core unit in your composition. You know, you need to have a composition before you own the Starlights. You also need to have an LLT literally anywhere in your base. Please, I'm begging you, or else this happens. This is truly stunning. When this other, you could get a, oh dude, you could get that Max. That would be big value. Red actually, I feel like Red has the edge here, dude. I kind of like this for Red at this point. You'd love to see it. Typic Squid coming through. I remember Typic Squid because this person joined a lobby the other day and was just like, hi, I'm a squid. And I was like, hi, I'm a fish, which I always say. Like, even if someone wasn't saying squid, I would still say I'm a fish. That's a bit that I do. And it was just this moment of understanding, instant friend request. This game recognized game. Fish recognized fish, I don't know. It's beautiful. So, very much rooting for Big Squid here. And honestly, the snipe on the T2 lab would be big money, but I don't know if it's going to happen. And I think that is the more sensible target to choose. This is a much softer target, right? And then also, yeah, the build power is in a great position here, because if you're attacking from this angle, then there's kind of a wall blocking you from getting the build power, which is great defensively. And look at this. Yeah, this tank, I mean, you had to spread these out more. You have to let you take splash damage. And you want to target these guys specifically, right? You might even individually click on them if the drag click isn't working for you. But so important to take out that build power, because it was repairing. I mean, this thing sat fluctuating 30 to 35 for so long. Percentage health, that is. And yeah, blue. Wow. Really well done. Okay.
Battle.
Squid's warmed up. I hope we can get on the team together. That would be fun. But we'll see. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, we'll see, because, yeah, someone dropped on the other team, too. All right, now we're back to the lobby. Fun to play, too. You love to hear it. We got Elmer Fudd in here. And Eno. Okay, okay. 38 OS. Oh, man, okay. Eno, always a fun gamer to have in your lobby. Yeah, I wasn't watching the eco in that level of detail, if I'm being honest with you. Enticing title. I kind of do want to play that, actually. Man, okay, the entire lobby cleared out. Damn. Okay, well, I don't really want a 1v1 Eno, no offense. That's a little bit... I'm not that good at 1v1. That's above... That would be hitting above my weight if I attempted that. Now, 24, I can just barely fit in here. Now, I don't love this map. So I am going to look for literally anything better. Can we just find something to spec again? Oh, 3 teams? Oh, it's actually 4 teams. Okay. Yeah, we're specking this shit. This is a bonkers game. 23 minutes in. And this is going to be a 2v2v2v2. Let's get this going. I love these little renders on the loading screens. I think it's really well done. The lighting's nice. Good design, good range of light.
Battle started.
Okay. Oh, and we're only... No. There's a slight slowdown before this goes back up. Now, no one has died by the 9-minute mark, which is good. Team Red having some trouble here. They might get overrun. We'll see. The more that you try and fail to break someone, the more you just leave metal for them to break. So we'll see which way things go. But that's a good push. Wow. Okay, Red flirting with death there. Blue trying to claim the middle. There's a lot of metal in the middle. Looking at the incomes here, that's the whole story there. We see huge income. Oh, but I didn't mean to see a huge push. Listen, welders are good, but are they that good? I don't know. This really should have gone to the jugular. I'm disappointed that it didn't. And yeah, now realizing too late the damage that could have been had, and only getting a small share of it. Now the welders have critical mass to the point where they actually could handle this, I think. But let's double check my math then. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe they died. I mean, if they're out of position, it doesn't matter how many you have, right? And once again, someone chain reacting their wins. Truly, my biggest pet peeve in this game, don't build them like this. Build them in rows. Oh my god, it takes so much longer to build them. Anyway, we're taking ridiculous damage. Dislodge from the middle. Team Green now holds mid, and we'll be killing the blue team. I think. Well, maybe not. I tell you, it's hard to call when things are moving this fast, but if nothing else, this will do it. And one thing that's hard to understand, I think, is how little information you get as one of these players, how little information you get about the state of the game. But there's so much that you truly just do not know. And the push timings and things like that are always very much like, it's almost holistic, right? It's sort of guesstimate, more so than it's something that's actually known. You can argue that there's an element of poker to it. And I don't play poker, so I wouldn't make that argument, but I'm sure I can imagine it being made. I'm bad at these, but I do like to watch it because it's chaos and there's always something going on. Over here, I think we're seeing a more correct approach, which is walls and defenses. Now, walls, I'm not the big... I know people who are bigger fans of this than I am. What I will say is that on a wide open map like this... Yeah, correct, actually. They've cleared this out. They've cleared this out. They've secured a front along here. They need to get these dudes in here. Just area mix the whole fucking thing. That's my advice. Maybe start at the back, area mix back here, and then do a shift Q for forward, right? Something like that would work. A lot of fighters on the map, considering that no one else is playing air. That's also weird. But I think the big story here is that the green team is the one against the green team. And that's because they've killed one neighbor, and they're holding the other one at bay, and they have a ridiculous amount of replay, and they're taking a ridiculous number of nexus. So, this is where strategy brain for me would be saying, okay, we gotta have a hot dog. We gotta have red and yellow teaming up, working together, right? We gotta make that hot dog, put it together side by side, and that's the only way that you can handle the incredible amount of power that is green. Green is building juggernauts. Now, not quickly, mind you, but still. So, you gotta do something about that. You also gotta eat this metal, because, my god, send this guy right over there, right now. Now, this is a funny play. They do have the radar mod here, so this is not as bad as it would otherwise be. But there's still a lot of long-range units being brought into close quarters, right? Like, I mean, all of these are long-range units. These are your frontline machines, the one that I'm leading with, flank open. And then these guys, which do splash damage on your units, are now firing into the middle of your own units because there's a trailer in the back. This is why you gotta be careful about microing your pushes and account for your units' movement speeds. And now, this is a move by Orange that's going to feel like a victory, but I think it's actually damning them to defeat, because this team pushing this way is what would prevent Green from taking this absurd lead that is now being snowballed into a victory. That's my prediction anyway. That being said, looking at the energy incomes, we're not looking so bad over here. I mean, yeah, we're not looking at a ton of fusions, and we are looking at some stuff that you should have eaten maybe 10 minutes ago. By the way, click and you hit E, then you click, drag, and hold down Alt while you're clicking and dragging, and that's how you eat multiple. I learned that like the other week. That's so good for eating up your wins. Once you're going fusion as well, by the way. That's, I mean, literally fucking, God, it's maybe 600 or 700 hours on this game, and just to be able to do that like that. I kept seeing other YouTube people doing it, and I was like, that must be some plugin or something. No, it's in the base game. Anyway, yeah, these guys fighting to the death, and both of them are already doomed to die on account of that fight, unless some serious magic happens here. The good news, I guess I would say, if you're rooting against Green, is that Green is locked in over here and has done this really nice thing of creating choke points where they otherwise wouldn't exist, and building up all these turrets, pop-up batteries even. But, like, that's, what, like a quarter of the fucking map, right? Like, look at how much distance you're covering safely versus how much you're covering just with units. And, I mean, it's pretty obvious that there's some weak points in this defense. Like, you've got 4 sumos for all of this, 5 actually, excuse me. And some MLTs, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna hold. But, yeah, I just don't know. I don't know about this one. I do wonder why these guys haven't blocked forward. I mean, actually, no, I don't. It's because what Green wants is to eat this and build these. And I don't know why that's not happening. I will say that. Maybe split these guys to cut down on the walking time. Send half of them back, half of them forward, and leave like 2 of them on replay duty. That would probably be pretty good. But, oh, okay, here we go. So this is what you're looking for. Now, I don't know how they did that, actually, because I'm used to the thing where you drag with, like, a fight command, but I don't think you can do that for your move command, right? No, you can't, because it just drags. So I don't know how you did this formation move without a fight command, because you noticed it was, like, green lines and not blue ones. Oh, okay. This is one of those things where it's like, I mean, you won the game, and now you're looking for a second win condition. Let one be enough. Don't be greedy. You know, 1 win condition is a 1 game. 2 win conditions is a waste. It's simply excessive. You've got the Juggernaut. You could simply right-click the Juggernaut. but we have to do things, actually 3 different ways, which we got these guys to do, which easily could just do that and everything. But no, this will decisively take out a lot of economy if it's micro correctly. Yeah, realizing too late that fighters would have been a good idea. And Regis Design, which actually, funnily enough, kills more air than they otherwise might have on account of the explosions. Incredible. And now let's see what happens over here. Yeah, red also. red also stockpiling bombers, but that's not what you need. Yeah, red also making the correct observation that green was prevented, or red was pressuring green, which allowed all of this to happen. Yeah, this is kind of what I don't like about free-for-all, is that like decisions have consequences, but it's not that your decisions have consequences for you so much. It's like other people have made bad choices, and now everyone has to deal with them. I don't know, it's hard to put into words, but like, it definitely feels like you have agency in the sense that you can influence the game, but not in ways that will let you win. Also, learn to micro your bombers. You gotta do a drag attack command with them. Either just like true or just any messy little thing to do. Don't move command them. Don't fucking fight command them, especially, my god. Do not fight command your bombers, folks. You heard it here first. Run first. Okay, now this is a quick lobby, and I am not sticking around because I frankly don't want to risk being drafted to play in it. But if we can get a 3v3 going, I'd be into that. Oh god, these guys are noobs. I mean, I just don't want to bully them. Oh, okay. If there's... Oh, geez. Okay. The other 30OS guy left, so... Man, what a... Oh, boy. What a slow night. Is it time to make a lobby? Is it time to make a lobby? Let's go. We're going to 2v2. This is actually a good map. I'll stick with this one. We could even... I like 3v3 here. Hot take. One guy here, one guy here, one guy here. Pushing for the Geo. But we can do 2v2. Because that's probably easier to get it off the ground, right? Excuse me. Now we also have this lobby. Oh, running for 21 seconds? How did I miss it? Oh, they must have just wrapped up and then immediately gotten right back into it. That's a small team, so there's very little chance of that getting reset. Man, oh man. Well, what are we doing here? This is the downside of bar. This shit happens sometimes. I'll tell you what. I'm so tempted to make this a 1v1 lobby, but I know I'm going to get some fucking heavyweight trying to 1v1 me as soon as I do that. Come on, guys. Pop on in. We got a spec in here? No, we don't. That's just the host. Yeah, everyone's offline, man. It's a slow night. What day is it even? Oh, it's Friday. Oh, it's technically Friday. It's 2 in the morning over here. Any versus any. It's a 3v3. Oh, God. Full metal plate.
You are now playing.
I haven't played one of these in a minute. And I don't... It's not my first choice. Because, I mean, you think about what are the grindiest games you get into? They're the just ridiculous ones where people are throwing huge economies at each other. And the Full Metal Plate feels like it's just engineered to speedrun the game to that point as quickly as possible. And whoever lags out last wins. That or you do some ridiculous fucking 3-minute nuke rush or some insane shit that you just practiced. Are we going to 1v1? Let's 1v1. Let's go. Okay. Now, I'm going to lose this. I don't play metal maps, but I'll try it. I'll try it anyway. I'm going to go Armada, assuming that we have good wind. I don't know if we have good wind. We will see. And once again, I don't fucking play these maps, so I don't really know.
Please choose your starting location.
Completely OP wind. So I think we start in the corner. I think we start in the corner and we'll take Armada. Because you don't need to claim a ton of space because there's metal fucking everywhere. And then, or not that, we're going to start with...
Battle started.
Look how the entire map lights up blindingly bright. It's ridiculous. And yeah, you would never build solars here because you're locked in at 25 wind speed. So it's, 40 versus 150 for more income. So that's why I've gone Armada here, is to get the good winds. They're not as good as they used to be. They made it a little more expensive. Used to be 37 metal, not 40, which is a shame actually. But, it is what it is. And my game plan here is basically tick spam and vision. I want to scale up to the point of the game where I can have those things available to me. I want to do that as quickly as possible. And so in the early game, that's going to mean build power, right? So I need to get my cons out. Oh, I'm wasting energy. I don't need any more wind. I'm used to maps where you actually have to try to get energy income, not maps where everything's given to you for free to just sort of play around in your sandbox. Or, okay, that was cynical. It's all the sandbox, but I like a more difficult sandbox. I like feeling like I've earned this, not just being given it arbitrarily. So yeah, we're gonna get a radar up so that I know how much danger I'm in. And then, yeah, my first builder is obviously just going to boost my second builder. So I'm going to micro that guy, just get him off the pad as quickly as possible, and then send him over there. And we're going to get 3 of these guys out. Or 4. Is it? I can't count. Whatever. Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Low
this guy
power.
Clearly knows how to play this mode better than I do. Considering that I found him in this lobby. But we'll see how it goes, right? Now, yeah, let's get a build turret up. And then I'm going to just start throwing these little fuckers down. Because these can cover my flanks. And then I can build back here to my heart's content. Which is what I really want. Yeah, so one of these guys, I'm going to have you keep boosting my build power. And then 2 of them are going to work on these. But maybe 2 is enough for now. Because the rule of thumb is 1 build turret for every 10 metal income. And I'm currently at 10, going up to 16 soon. So maybe I'm in the right spot. Maybe I don't need to stress. Scaling energy income with the comm. Because I can do that efficiently with that guy. And yeah, the thing about that is that I want the comm to be building outside of the build tower's radius. I keep trying to deselect the nexus. It's like, actually, no, those are the most important thing to build. And yeah, just start on them, dude. We're just gonna, truly, our cup runneth over. So let's just do some basics. And I feel like I'm going too defensive here, right? Like I feel like maybe turtle play isn't the answer. I don't actually know. I don't know what the meta is on these maps. T2 probably, like early T2, right? Like, because anything that these guys can do, I can also have butlers do. God, that makes me sound so rich. I'll just have my butler do it. But you know what I mean. Yeah, let's just get that going. And I probably don't even eat the T1 lag because it's not like I'm poor, right? But then again, maybe I do, or maybe I just boost these. Maybe that's actually more efficient. And then I think the comm just goes in the corner here. And I wonder if there's a new crush coming in. I wonder if I should make a new crush. I kinda don't hate that. Expand into new crush, scout the ante with it. And yeah, I think maybe my build order is fucked and completely scuffed here. But you know what? I'm just gonna pretend I don't know that. This is just for fun. I hope this is unranked. Actually, no, I don't. I need to lose OS. I'm getting too sweaty in my games lately. There's just no purpose for energy converters in this mode, which is kind of crazy. Okay, and once I get my T2 metal extractors out, that'll really be when we're off to the races here, right? And I think I'm going to do it like this. And I am going to I'm going to keep producing wins the whole game, I think. I don't think I'm going to stop with that at any point. Can I upgrade these? I mean, I could, but why would I, right? I just build new ones. And yeah, this guy's going to come down here and start building these. And then we also need to think about fusions. Right, because you need that energy income. And it's wild that I have not scouted or been scouted in this whole time by the 6-minute mark. I wonder who's greeting harder right now. I mean, it's probably not me because I don't know how to do it right. I do need to cancel that. And then maybe I can have you guys build that, and then build that, and then just build up along here, yeah? I thought about putting another turret down there, but I don't know if I agree with that decision. Not these guys. Okay, now this guy's available. Eligible to be putting down a fusion. Which technically I sort of don't need. Because as you can see, I'm getting just a shitload of energy already. Maybe I want even energy storages, right? Like, that might be a smart thing to get. Man, I just keep doing my thing where I hit Q to select all these guys, and it keeps being incorrect in this setting, which I'm not used to. Alright, let's see. What can we do over here? I think maybe I go air for scouts, right? Like, I think I'll just, because that'll also make them expect bombers. And there's nothing better than just putting the fear of bombers in someone. High priority on getting these T2 mexes up, I gotta say. They're like energy converters, but better. They work. Yeah, income is just going to skyrocket as soon as these go up. Oh, yep, there it comes. Okay, and luckily we do have turrets in place all over the dang place. Okay, and that was sort of a probing play, I suspect. Great. Pete, build scouts. And we'll just see how that goes, right? We can update that as needed. Now, yeah, I am quickly going to run out of space here, obviously. And the main thing, I think, here with this type of game is to continue expanding into new space. The reason being that way you can just keep building those fucking metal things. Man, I'm thinking so hard that I can't talk. That's what's happening to me right now. So I'm trying to figure this out on the fly. Just, let me tell you, not easy. Also, my opponent seems to have had the exact game plan that I professed to have. Watching my stream, maybe. No. Obviously not really. Oh, that was a misclick, actually.
Aircraft spotted.
Uh-huh. Right, so yeah, you've got a huge, huge thing of fighters. Great. Good for you, buddy. Let's get the lay of the land here, yeah? Yeah, one thing that sucks about Armada here is that my T2s can't build con turrets. like the Cortex ones can. I really want to fucking find this guy's base. This is actually starting to bother me. Where are you? Where are you, sir? Okay.
T2 unit detected.
We're obviously on T2 as well. Doing an interesting little spread here, I must say. At a very compact base. And yeah, let's just see what you've got going for you. Okay, okay. I think I'm ahead. I think I'm ahead. I think I've got more T2 metal things than my opponent does. And those are the entire name of the game. It's kind of funny that you can't do the ZZ thing where you do a click drag. And it's like, of course, obviously you can't, but it's I don't know. And yeah, I will set up a fighter screen just in case I need it. Yeah, I think... Now, funny thing about these builders is that they actually can be super clutch in terms of deploying build power across the map. You know, you can just build things where you want to have them. And again, yeah, the Cortex ones have so much more utility, but I do feel like I kind of made a mistake here. But live and learn. Live, laugh, love, isn't that right? Live, laugh, bar. I don't fucking know, man. Work with me. Okay, so if this is the situation that I'm in, and my opponent, let's see, analysis on my opponent's position, underbuilding on turrets. I will say that. I will say that my opponent has underbuilt turrets by like a ton. I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna do this. This is annoying. And now, I think a second one of these guys facing out in this direction will be good as well to have. And over here, we can just do something like that, right? And then this guy can go build a line of defenses there. I'm so glad I know that I can do the area build for these. Otherwise I'll be miserable trying to sort this out. And yeah, this is somehow slowing down into a real game. I do need to get APHIS. I need to think about eco. I need anti-nuke. Oh god. I really desperately need anti-nuke.
Low power.
That should actually go up like in the closest place where I can build it. I'll even build two. And I will take these and I will focus them on this to get it up. This is like an anti-nuke timing from a real game, which is weird. It's weird that you can't reclaim the metal also. Or maybe it's not, but I don't know. I feel like if there's that much metal, then how can you not get any of it? You know what I mean? I'm going to build a normal fusion. APHIS is more metal efficient, but we have a metal surplus. We're literally wasting metal. So I'm less concerned about efficient and more concerned about getting her done. As it were. And then after the first nuke, I am gonna, for the first anti-nuke, I'm gonna start my own nuke. And gosh, we're really hurting here in terms of energy income. But what are you gonna do? You know, sometimes it'd be like that sometimes. And this is where starting further out would have been very nice. Because you could expand in more directions at that point. Or, yeah, no, we're going to do it just a full diagonal across the entire map. and then up, and over, and then back. And we're just going to send that spam out. We're going to start that now. Now, Aphis goes where? Aphis goes here. I feel like a children's book author. Now, where does the Aphis go? Okay, and these guys run auto group 0, so I don't need to worry too much about them. And yeah, this is truly, this might be a gratuitous amount of units, but we'll see. We'll see, man. I think maybe another Aphis here. And now I will have unlimited vision forever and always. This might be considered a good thing to have. I'll go for the easy strat of the game, which is just snipe and spam off the picks. Oh, they're getting in. No, no. Can't possibly. Oh, this guy knows. Rosa too, look at that. I can't chain react because of that. Good job, my friend. Game recognized game, as they say in the biz. I don't know what business that is. Work with me. You must bear in mind that I'm extremely dumb. And now I think this is time to expand. This little sweeping pattern there. And these guys build a couple cons. Not a big group of cons here that I can sort of send off on their merry way to expand my eco even further. Oh wow, look at this. They're getting good too. These guys could potentially get some good results on here. Question mark? Yeah, you gotta eat them, right? Like, I am concerned. I will confess. I'm concerned about the fighters. We're doing like maybe a 2-to-1 ratio in favor of the ground-based anti-air here. Now there's no bombers that I can... Oh, never mind. Yes, there is. So, yeah. So you are going to focus that. You guys are all going to throw anti-air bots into the mix. You are going to get a flak up yesterday. Yeah, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's good. We're all good here. I'm not worried. Are you worried? Were you scared? I don't know why you'd be scared. I'm not scared. These guys, let's go ahead and just build like a thing of build turrets and some things around it, right? And then we can just kind of go crazy behind it. This is one thing I like to do sometimes. If you're doing those move commands, there's no reason you can't double back with it to get better coverage. And now we're in a deficit of build power, actually, on my T2 lab, which maybe means it's time to go for multiple T3 labs, given that I'm at a fucking 1,000 metal income. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. And yeah, I'm gonna do the thing I tried to do earlier that got shut down. I'm gonna do it again, building radar bots all over the damn place. Because I like them. You can't stop me. Drop a couple Aphis in there, have that guy help out, maybe. That's okay. You do have rotate. However, it's not over here. So I am going to need there. Oh, wow. And the chain reactions through there. Incredible. Okay. Surprisingly few snipers now for me at this point. I expected more. I guess I don't have that much power on my T2 lab. So maybe I should have expected this. And yeah, let's watch this connection. It's the simple things in life, really. It really, I mean, more often than not, it's the simple things. Oh, and the resignation. Okay.
Enemy commander destroyed.
So sometimes you can figure things out even if you're a dumbass.
Battle
So the
ended.
grass here. Okay, decently exponential. You know, that's, you know, roughly how it's supposed to look. Probably a little sharper. Oh, God. Metal X says, yeah, you can see. Yeah. You can see where I hit my stride there, can't you? Well, good game. And just like that, another lobby dead. What is happening tonight, man? What is going on? Okay, I've re-encountered Eno. Excuse me, I'm sorry for that. But here we go. Should be able to get in here. If we get rid of the one Chev, I can swap out for that.
You are now playing.
Now, I'm not even the high OS player in this lobby. I'm actually in 3rd place. God bless you, Phil. So this means, oh, God damn it, I jinxed it by talking about it. I was going to say there's a chance I get put on Eno's team here, but no, I can never. I always have to go against the high OS player. It makes for better content. Oh, boy. Okay, I'll do my best. This might be my last one, though. I'm starting to... I tell you, it's more draining trying to talk while you play. It's actually, like, a lot more draining than you might even necessarily expect it to be. Like, for me, my happy place, my in-the-zone place, is just total focus. Just the world outside disappears. There's nothing but this screen in this game. And I'm not speaking. I'm barely moving. I'm if I'm lucky, I'm remembering to blink. You know what I mean? Like, that's what In the Zone looks like. And trying to talk to a hypothetical viewer is frankly so antithetical to that vibe that, like, it almost feels silly to be doing it. But what are you gonna do? The game needs content. Bar needs players. Bar needs fucking YouTubers. You know, there's so much knowledge in this game. There's so much knowledge, so much information that you got to pick up. And how are you going to get it? You're going to get it by watching videos or by watching, you know, stuff in game. But I think a lot of people are better at watching videos and picking it up off a commentary than they are off of just watching the patterns and trying to piece them together. I mean, that's how I learned to play, but I would hardly recommend it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Now, this is tricky because we not only are we going up against Eno, but we have a 7 OS on our team. So there's, you know, maybe a 1 in 4 chance of just an automatic loss if those two go head to head. Okay. Well, this is kind of an 8v8 map, so I don't really know. Thank you. Wow, that's more starts than we have players.
Please choose your starting location.
Okay. I guess I'm going here. My little annoyed grunt. Okay. I'm ready. I actually agree with that. Because there's 3 mexes up here, so I do think this is good, and they're all the same size. Whereas for me, if I started by the 1.8, I'd be getting less metal, and also there's only one of them. So for me, I'm good, but for them, I think that is correct. Oh, the air? It's 4v4. LLT is fairly strong and can hopefully pick up the slack here, but there will be a lot of slack to pick up if this guy goes air. And obviously we're going against a fairly strong team here. We do have the Chev advantage, but that's like the only advantage that we have. So let's give it a crack, I guess. God, I'm talking British now. Give it a crack. What the fuck? Is that even how they say it? I don't know. Take a crack at it. Oh, whatever. It infects your brain in little ways. Like, you catch yourself calling people mate. For those who don't know, this is a game with a very large British player base. So you see these things. And even an American like myself can get poisoned in the head very easily, apparently.
Battle started.
Yep, that's all good by me. You don't have to tell me twice, buddy. Now, one thing that I've been thinking about lately is with this change to wind turbine balance, I think Cortex has become relatively a lot stronger compared to Armada, because the advantage that Armada gets from the cheaper winds and the easier eco is diminished. Speaking of which, wind speed 10 here, not incredible. Yeah, 40 for 10, 43 for 10 rather. So it's not even a 25% ROI. Actually, okay, I'm not going to do the math now because that's actually the wrong math, but I'm saving the right math for a different video. I'll do that someday. Now, my build order here is going to be 1 con, 5 of those guys, another con, and then just more grunts. And just something like that. 1, 5, 1, 10. I think that's good enough. And then once I get the first of those dudes out, then I'm going to move my comm up. Yep. That is so true. So true, bestie. I'm going to put 2 LOTs up. This one can watch the coast. And then my hope is to get, this guy out quickly, and then I can move my comm up to claim these mechs. And then we'll get a radar. I don't like how long this distance is that they have to walk before they start boosting the factory. I don't think that's actually good. Because it makes the default behavior deeply suboptimal. And it's like, okay, maybe that does leave more room for skill expression, but it also just isn't chill. Like, I feel like that's not...
Low power. Aircraft spotted.
That's not the game that VAR's supposed to be, you know what I mean? VAR's supposed to be the game where you don't have to fight the interface to get what you're trying to do done. Oh, fuck me. Okay, that's a fucking bomber rush straight to me. That's delightful. Yeah, we love that. I got the LLT, but not the Thistle, man. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Okay, well, if blue's on... Yeah, this is, I was about to say. Bring me to the punch, as it were. I love how often, well, I don't love it, but I think it's funny how so very often the high OS strats are literally just do the most annoying thing you can possibly do in any given situation. And on a map like this, I think it's actually very smart. Oh, fuck, man, I should not have gone for this. I have no energy. Oh, wow, I'm fully falling apart here. This is... I'm playing bad. I'm not gonna lie. Playing real bad. Take that down to low priority. Yeah, man, because I need the fucking... Oh, boy. Dude, I fucking see it. What do you want me to do, guy? Did you not see me get bombed? Do you not understand that I have no energy income and I need to rebuild my entire fucking eco while I'm building anti-air and ground defenses? I mean, like... I'm sorry, I'll chill. It's just annoying when there's a tool that's meant for communication and people truly just use it to, like, just do the most useless shit and distract you from what you're supposed to be doing. Alright. Anyway. So yeah, fuck this queue. We're doing a 5-1. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and as soon as this guy finishes up, we will be off to the races. Yep. Now, if Orange misses it, that's on you, because I did ping it. No, it's coming straight for me again. Dude, what is it? I swear to God, man. I was like, it's just the one thing I don't want to have to do is fucking play against this guy. Not only am I playing against him, but he just fucking has it out for me all game. Yeah, dude. If only I'd pinged it for you twice. This is actually good positioning for me, though. I was getting that flanking bonus. And I can move in and rebuild these with comm. Dude, literally, please build anything to catch this. What? How are you not reacting in any way? How does that make sense? Make that make sense for me, guy. Stunning. Yeah, send him over here where the units aren't. This is LOT, dude. I've played with this guy. Like, I mean, not a god or anything, but a good player, you know? Like... Now, Red, luckily, is picking up the slack, and thank you, Red, for doing that, because God knows we need it. I'm slowly starting to re-find my footing here. Man, oh man. Blue playing it right, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, these are the high OS moves, right? This is... God damn it, why am I mismicroing now? I'm shook, man. I gotta quiet down a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna go into focus mode. See you on the other side. So this is the big thing, is I truly do need to just hold. So, guys, dude, you keep pinging it, it's like, yeah, I see it too. I don't have the fucking units. I don't know what you want from me. I got bombed. Do you see the thing where I lost all of my eco like a minute into the game? Oh, I'm playing from behind from there? Oh, what a skill issue on my part. Maybe you could just ping it more so that I know how far behind I am. I mean, as if I didn't know it already. Like, it's just, oh my god. I know it's not meant to be toxic, but it feels so toxic. God, you're just leaving an open space for them to run in through? What is wrong with you? They're kind of spent now. I thought that was someone quitting for a second. Right, so let's see. Let me get my comm up to the front here. That is pretty egregious, but I haven't brought my comm up yet. That is a misplay on my part. And in particular, now I can actually get my production rolling. I don't know where all this metal came from, but, like, do I go T2? Like, tech? Randomly? That doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm too far behind for teching to be an option.
You're overflowing metal.
But I'm literally overflowing metal, so maybe it is. glad I'm not, like, outright losing here, like I'm holding this, right? Like, which means that blue's probably attacking, honestly. Yeah, my income also not incredible. So I don't know. Oh god, no, you know what? I can't 2-2 yet. My energy income isn't where it needs to be for that. I just noticed that. And it's never gonna look good when the wind's at 3, but, you know, still. And yeah, radar coverage here will be so clutch to have. God, this guy has jobs to do. Something like that. Maybe I can swing that. There's probably good res spots in here too, right? Just build 5 of those to start. And I'm like, suddenly I'm like, I'm not losing. I'm not winning. But, I mean, this false sense of security sure feels secure. You know what I mean? I feel like that sometimes. And do I gauntlet? Do I gauntlet it up? Am I a gauntlet gamer right now? I think I am. Okay, if red clears out the LLTs, then I will absolutely follow. Oh no, okay, never mind, that's too much there for me to go. Maybe I can go this way though. Try that.
T2 unit detected.
Yep, there's the T2, okay. So now, I actually do that. I'm gonna keep the lab around. Oh no, I'm not. I don't have the metal to do that. Am I made of metal? Okay. This might be a mistake. But I like it. I like it. Because I can build it and then I can replace it with the T2 artillery when the time comes. God bless Red, actually. I'm gonna show my appreciation with a free con for our friend over here, who's absolutely holding down our side. Weird to send the energy for that, but I'm not going to complain. I'll take whatever I can get at this point. Yeah, I just really want to get my metal to come up. So I will build that. I'm so concerned about this front line also. Especially once this finishes, I'm curious how that'll play out. Come on, build, I want you to be done. Yeah, so Eno is trying to gain ground on me here, and obviously succeeding. No rocket bots up there, which is frankly surprising to me. Now, for me, what do I do here to survive this? 42 seconds on that, that's good. It'll hopefully be faster if these go up fast. Okay. Yeah, Eno, man. God, this guy's scary. I keep expecting another, like, a second wave of bombers. Is that PTSD? I can joke about that because I've developed a story. I'll tell you some other time. Oh, I forgot I still have these ridiculous fuckers over here. Those definitely should not still be in game at this stage. So yeah, my plan here... Oh yeah, it's up and it's working. We love to see it. So that's just target fire everything, right? Everything in range. Not even... What is weeds? I'll leave it to fire at will. And if these can blind fire, that's even better, actually, frankly. Ooh, smart move from Emo. Making sure to keep that vision so that they fire accurately, preventing the wasted energy there. Actually, big rank plays. Just being patronizing. It's actually genuinely good. We need to get these guys out so that we can get the next things out, right? The main concern here is, frankly, just that I'm far behind on eco. And people will tell you when you're behind on eco, don't look for advanced solars. Those people are cowards, and I do not respect them. Again, that's getting into economy theory, and I want to do that proper when I do talk about it. Okay, yeah, so that's up in pounds. So I am going to pull back my comm, and I'm going to set everyone else on a little patrol.
Destroyed.
Oh, nice work over there on what has been historically a pretty dicey position. Yeah. Waiting the overcommitment. Incredible micro there, putting back in truly the exact correct moment. Razor thin margin from Ito on that. And yeah, I don't want to lose these either. But most of all, I don't want to lose my fucking Tom. I outranged them with Sheldons, but I need vision to be able to use that range.
Low power.
I think 2 to 5 is an okay ratio here, actually. And I'm going to have my Tom help out with this. And we have a Juno up now, but we don't have the power to be able to use it. That's okay. Yeah, man, that's your lane, not mine, okay? I'll do what I can. I can only do so much. Oh, jeez. That is very dangerous, though. This is big danger. It's going into pure fiend at this point. So many things about this have been off. But, okay, so this is not yet been fatal damage, I would say, to red. I mean, it's obviously horrible. I will gift a thing of wins as reparations for allowing this atrocity to take place on my watch. Clutch timing on that Juno to kill all the ticks as they're about to try to push. Oh boy. Dangerous situation here. We are not even close.
An allied commander has died.
We can make good radars with these guys, actually. Maybe I should give them that. do. Take that metal back. It's basically a savings account if you think about it funny. And I'm still low on energy, so I need a fusion. I can eat my win is to support such a thing. Oh no, we lost vision. I need vision if I have to do my job. I can't do my job without vision. And he actually knows it. Oh yeah, once again. Really attempting to make a nasty play here. Killing that jammer I think is pretty good for us. I am just for good measure of Papa. And yeah, let's get like a couple guys, just build some twin guards through here, right? Like, just for safety's sake. Oh, and yeah, maybe I'll actually just do it like that and then not the commander. Yeah, Sheldon G. Let's make it work, yeah. Let's see what we can do. Oh, a ghost up here. That's a good play. Oh, Suncloak even. Okay, and the fusion is actually up. Incredibly, I did not die in the process of making it. And we are going to go for a second fusion because this is a tempo game. This is not eco max efficiency backline gaming. This is frontline. Give me that fucking tempo advantage, bitch.
Enemy
Yes!
commander destroyed.
Oh, I love that move more than anything in the fucking world. The fucking self-destruct off the beams. You think you're ready. They're never ready. Okay, I'm not ready for that though, I'll tell you that. Right, so eat the corpse of the commander immediately, thank you. Please and thank you. So yeah, let's fucking get more Janus up here. Right, like, just command those guys.
You're overflowing metal.
And I will defend its use. Now that Juno connects, runs in front of it this time. Good reaction. Oh, not far enough. Yes, so do that and then take these.
T3 unit detected.
It was up to T3. Okay, fair enough. I'm like maxed out. I overflow metal every fucking game I play. I swear to God, if I could stop overflowing metal, instant 40 OS. Juno on me? Like, I don't have anything for Juno, dude. I guess my radar? Okay, fair enough. Got this one. Got those redundant radars. No. I got radars in places you've never even heard of.
An allied commander has died.
Okay, that's a big danger. Okay. I'm at like a huge metal income, so I do think I can support a T3 lab.
You're overflowing metal.
Yeah, once again, overflowing metal. Great. Now, is it a... Yeah, it's a shooting game. It's a shooting game. Well, maybe a game. Big problem. I was talking earlier on the stream about how good pulsars are, and this is why. One pulsar, this doesn't happen. Speaking of which, where's my T2 from? Because I can't get a pulsar. For the this exact reason. Unfortunately, I can't build it any farther over than that, but that should still kind of get the job done, you know? Yeah, big danger. Big danger. We were kind of fucked from the start, like, let's be real. I think we all know it. But when we get this online, I don't think it's in the cards for today. Get that, and then get
T3 unit is ready.
we'll swing this guy over. Well, no, I'm picking up the front, actually. Yeah. And I mean, like, yes, it is GG, obviously. I want to watch this kill this just to prove my point. That's the win condition that I'm playing for at this point. Is watch Pulsar do cool boom. Oh, and I'm kind of e-bottlenecked, so I can't actually do it. Come on, kill the guy. I don't even get this. If I don't get my consolation prize, I will be genuinely mad. Is it too late? Oh, okay. Yeah.
An allied commander has died.
Well, again, I tried. You know, I feel like considering, I'm glad that I was not the reason we lost, even though
Battle ended.
I did take some damage early. I felt like I fought tooth and nail. And, you know, obviously fucking carried, because you expect that from 38 OS. So, yeah, good game. Let's see. Did we do one more? Or did we cut it off there? Let's see. If this lobby falls apart, I'm cutting it off. But if we can get right back into it quick. I guess I should have spread my wins out more. That was probably my mistake, because I made it too easy to bomb all of them at once. Well, we got Andra in here from the Czech Republic, who I secretly assume is renowned rock climber Adam Andra. Probably isn't, actually. But in my head, that's what I pretend. Similarly, Eno is, of course, Brian Eno, despite being from France, and despite that being a fairly common name. Actually, is that a common name? I don't really know. I don't know things about the world. Well, let's see. What are we in here? We could do a 3v3. Oh god, I hate this map, though. This ain't the one. This ain't it. Even more of a C map. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. We can make... You can play 3v3 here, honestly. Although we might have too many people for that. No, we got 7. Never mind. That's a dumb vote. Let's put auto balance on. I didn't realize that it was off, actually. That's interesting. And Eno is out. Eno does not want to watch a slugfest on the sea. Fair enough. You know, in hindsight, it makes sense that the person who made music for airports would open with a bomber. All that aggression's got to go somewhere, and why not into the air? I'm going to be honest, I actually liked the air map better. I don't like this map so much. Isn't this like an adaptation of a StarCraft 2 map or something? But I feel like the ways that SC2 and Bar play are so fully different that that things don't really translate. And I don't like the flank paths on the side. If memory serves, the flanks are actually kind of asymmetrical in some weird way. I forget the details, but I think there's something going on there, which would be an interesting balance concern as well. Oh, it's one of the ramps, I think, is like pathable for amphibious vehicles on one side, but not the other. I think that's what it was, which is like not okay. Double check that, of course. You know, don't take me at my word. I'm an idiot, but. Wow, what a map to put 4
Please
players on.
choose your starting location.
I'll go here. So I can walk up to these guys. And because I have a lot of space to eco in if I choose to do so. And I will go Cortex because I like playing core. It would be nice to end on a win here. I would like that. I'd be happy calling it a day after this game if we can end on a win. It's been an hour and a half. That's a good amount of time, right? So yeah, my game plan: 1 max, some energy. I'll place it out. I never like queuing these up beforehand. And the reason for that, by the way, it's not just because I like doing the high APM shit, it's because you don't know what the wind is going to be, and so you don't know if you want solars or winds. And so you might want to swap out solars for winds in the middle of your build, but then that fucks up everything after it, right? Because you're getting things out of order. And so it's easier to just add things on sort of an on-demand basis. However, in this particular instance, I'm going to do it. Just because I don't think that this is going to change much, right? And, I mean, if it does, you know, we'll see. And to be clear, you can hold down space while you're placing a building in order to place that at the front of your queue. But I don't know of a hotkey for placing something at the middle of your queue. In fact, I can't even imagine how that would work. So that's the concern there. I'll say it too, GLHF. Obviously, I take these. More importantly, I take these and this. I might even build a fortified mechs here. That's kind of a cool move. A little more HP, potentially slows down a leak. Any proper run-by is going to have enough oomph to kill it, but it might do something for me. Maybe that and a flamethrower, like right on the water. You know? Building shit in here would be kind of funny. And yeah, we're just going to scale wind for a little bit. Let's boost this guy out. I'm going to do this until my energy balance goes down to 0, unless it doesn't, in which case I'm just going to sort of throw a party, celebrate a little bit. So that's outstanding. That's sort of the best case scenario. And of course, that all depends on, you know, if the wind is kind to me or not. You never know going in if that's going to happen. Now, Siphos should have me covered from this side, except for the back approach angle. So I feel okay with just like, I think maybe I drop 1 LLT just for insurance. And then I'm going to do that and bring my comm up forward. I really want the comm forward. I want to be taking those mechs. Oh god, I'm out of metal. That's why this is all taking forever. That's the danger with the 1 mech start, right? Is that all these things you're used to doing off more mechs is suddenly become unviable in this constrained environment. And I'm actually going to bank metal for a little while. I'm not going to start production yet. Oh man, I wish I chose a better spot for this LLT, considering circumstances. Oh well. Now, I'm horrible at the opening of the game, and I think I get stronger as things progress. But this is definitely the weak point in the sweaty style. I don't need that yet. What I want is this. Yeah, I think, and even maybe like there. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Always gotta like fine-tune those placements. Now we can get some grunts out. Or whoa, turn that off. No repeat command, but yeah, we'll start getting units. Looking at the team, Sifos is doing an okay job of expanding. Over here, we could be going faster, frankly. And that's partially down to the starts they chose, which I don't think really lend themselves to rapid expansion, which is why I would not have done it that way, but I'm over here, not over there, so I don't get to tell them what to do. Oh, I forgot I don't have repeat on. Yeah, I'm finally at the point where I now have decent income. I can try to, like, do things. Yeah, just a little radar around the back there. Just... I like having the information, and they're cheap, you know, it's what? Yeah, it's 60 metal. One radar might go like to cost 60 metal. Yeah, absolutely correct commentary out of Yellow here. Saying, get your ass to your position. There is half of the map that needs to be claimed. We are claiming space over here. You guys, please claim space over there. These two guys are going to go build that, and then build... Oh, yep, already. You see. Okay, so those guys, where are they going? They're going around the long way. So I will catch them back here. And in fact, I also have a turret that'll catch them first. I wonder if this is vulnerable. They might not even find it, right? Because it's kind of... Yeah, it's back there a little bit. These guys could leak, actually. They could leak onto my neighbors, which I do not want, despite what was being said about me last game. It's not something that I condone. And then, yeah, I think something like that, right? And these guys will just sort of will be the goldies over here. Okay. Pawns and grunts together.
You've received new units.
Okay. I was about to share my stuff with him, so it's actually kind of funny. I do agree with this move, though. I think this is correct. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus fire. Oh, this is even better. We're splitting them up into 2 layers. Yeah, these guys run into my LLT and they automatically die. Speaking of LLT, there's a very different sort of LLT over there. These guys I'm going to mount a counter-offensive with. Actually, putting that on the hybrid is not so good, so I'm not going to do that. I think we want to go into heavier stuff. Oh god, I don't... Hang on. I don't... Oh, yo, we got a problem there. Yeah, let's get the radar first, and then we can drop the mechs. Oh, this is big, actually. Really good run by there.
You're overflowing metal.
Overflowing metal again. It's every fucking game of my life. This is my curse. I wish to be the best at bar, and I got being the best at overflowing metal in bar. It's my tragic flaw. Oh, that's really good. We could potentially finish this guy off even if he doesn't get it. It would kind of own, actually, if he looks away for a second after landing those hits. I bet he's cloaked. I bet he's cloaked right here.
Commander
Yes.
destroyed.
You'll love to see it. Truly,
Low power.
It's so funny because so many of the things you do in this game are so complicated, but the most satisfying are always the simplest. Popping a comm is a front runner of that sort. LLT over there makes perfect sense. And yeah, you guys just reclaim, I guess. Fuck. yeah, let's build winds like that. And then we can build some... No, we can't. We'll build some winds like this.
You're overflowing metal.
This guy, maybe... I don't know, man. Go over there. And I want so badly to be focusing on eco and not units right now, but if I'm gonna have to fight blue and green here, I simply don't have the choice. I can't actually win that fight. Yeah. Right, so... saying don't stress in a game of bar is maybe futile. Now, I'm moving in here because I saw the comm move back, which means that this turret can't get repaired, and I'm pretty sure I could have out-DPS'd the repair, but now I don't have to, which is even better. And again, doing the hook thing to make sure that I got slightly more concentration of units on that end, because that's where I expect them to try to flank. I'm going to make this into a fortified mix also. I just realized I can do that, right? Like, let's just fucking pop one of those guys on there. And now we're going to try to focus this down. And then get back. This is absolutely the way to micro guns of these numbers in this situation, is just with these volleys and then fall back. Bait them into pushing into you and then fall back. You want to fight from max range for as long as you possibly can. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of shred these guys, actually. Like, they're kind of in trouble here. I think their smart move would be to just walk on me right now, which is why I'm throwing up this LLT. Ready to finish? Yeah, and they're just simply not going to win this fight. You don't have to stay in tower. Love this teamwork with yellow. Yeah, I can switch from repair to reclaim. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, they res the blue comm also. That sniper didn't end up doing much for us, did it? This could be good though, this could be big money. Don't want to get hit by those guys. That's big trouble for me if those shots connect, you know?
You've received new units.
Oh, thank you. My hero. Not lose that. Now, let's see. Guys, when you're in range of rocket bots, always walk forward. Because what they want to do is walk back out of your range, and you just don't want to allow them to do that. Doing my best to spread those guys out. Okay, I'm not going to fight that. I will kill this land, though. I think I can kill it.
T2 unit detected.
So that as soon as it dies, they don't not staying for 1 second longer.
You're overflowing metal.
It's kind of funny to say 1 second because it's like we're actually worried about like fractions of a second here. Like a second is a fucking eternity in bar time. Oh, weird spot for a gauntlet, but okay. Let me see if I can get this done.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Okay, so I'm gonna get something like this going. Then I'm gonna go into spiders. Here's my longer term game plan.
Low power.
Just clearing these things out before I give up the area. Good housekeeping. Spiders. I know they got, at least I'm pretty sure they got nerfed. But I'm still making them. I'm still making them. I don't care. I don't care. They're not nerfed in my heart. God, that was a no clue. Oh wow, my energy income truly so bad right now. Once again, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Recently I was feeling like I'd started to get better at eco, and now I feel like I've fallen back off again. I don't know why. I see it, man. I see it. These spiders are just so tanky that they can kill a lot of T1 before they end up going down, even if you have a numbers deficit. But in that case, like one spider is actually doing a good job bullying those guys back. Now I can move up. I will take that and do that whole dance. Yeah. Now, what can we do to win from this position? Part of me says, stick to your guns, keep doing what you're doing. Part of me says, go for, like, bombers or some dumb shit like that. Nukes, you know. Incredible that this whole area that I've circled I haven't even begun to make inroads into. I mean, it's like they're not even paying attention, frankly. Beating me to it, building fusions in my base before I can. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. And that also reminds me I do need a fusion. Yeah, so for these guys, I am actually just gonna... I'm just gonna try to thin the numbers over here, right? Like, just trying to thin the ranks of police forces in the area. Just because it makes it a lower variance game, right? Like, there's fewer surprises that you can pull out if you're whittled down in that way. Okay, this is starting to feel good. Or maybe good's the wrong word, but it's starting to feel playable. And I am going to try to walk these guys over here. Do that classic little sneaky sneak that any radar will instantly detect and shut down, but you know, we try things sometimes.
Aircraft spotted.
Make a goofy little play from time to time. Oh boy, I don't have the ability to mitigate that problem at the moment. I need to... Oh, it's just shurikens. Okay, could be worse. Yeah, and this is the point where it is actually okay to start eating wins, I think, even as I continue building them. Oh, I needed to finish the... Yeah, and incredibly, this actually did kind of work. And yeah, let's get our vision, right? And let's take stock of the situation. This is big. This is big. This is a big moment. Big moment here on the Sweaty Fish channel. Big Fish Gaming. Clearing that shit out, we'd love to see it. And yeah, at that point, there's no need to continue sneaking. These things are just ridiculously powerful. Okay, so now, what do I do? Yeah, I like that, actually. Oh, fucking Shuris, dude. That sucks. Are they resistant to Shuris somehow?
Low power.
Oh, fuck. Such gratuitous overkill. But you know what? Sometimes that's what the game's all about. And yeah, these things must be somehow fucking EMP resistant, which is good to know. Kill that, yes, it is. Thank you. Now, see, where I come from, fucked is a good thing. That fucks. You fucked this game, that means you went hard. I would imagine, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. These cultural differences are challenging to navigate. Oh, yep, that's the com. I knew it was. I knew it was. Okay, so I'm going to put my com in range. Try to force the
Enemy commander destroyed.
Easy gaming, dude. This is how you play the game. And now I need to be careful not to die with my comp. Yes, okay. Now this is the part where I'm fucked.
An allied commander has died.
Now, if these guys go single file, this can actually do a lot. But they will not, because Phil knows how to micro.
Air transport detected.
Now, what I need out of this game is an array of con turrets that is not also being used for unit production. Because I don't want my eco play to pick up.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Love that attitude. Yellow, the absolute fucking comrade over here. I am happy to share my base with this fucking hero, this champion of the people. Make it big plays all game. Love to see it.
Commander
Yeah.
destroyed.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And we will send in the engineers. Playing that shit. There we go. Take out repairs, and you get the flank in. We're talking about a comm snipe here, so that's going to be with air, I guess. Yeah, like gunships. I think this is how we would do that.
You've received
Oh
new
my god.
units.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, chef, as they say. I don't know if that sounds weird when I say it. Okay. Sumo's. I don't remember if self-destruct works when you're AMP'd or not. So I'll just ask. Yeah, Sumo's a strong one. We have a numbers advantage here, so if we focus fire, we should be able to make this hard pretty good. Gunslingers, that's an incorrect choice. Okay, wow, I fucking wasted a lot there. But we will still get the kill on this guy. Okay, gunslingers, I do not agree with that choice.
You're overflowing metal.
pro tip, when you're overflowing metal, put your slider halfway down, give people a lump sum, that way they can spend it for a little while. Basically, it's better than a drift feed. I don't know, this is the wrong time to explain it, but that is an important thing to do correctly. Oh, could be big. No. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna try to nuke this. I'm gonna try to nuke right over here, to be specific.
T3 unit detected.
Okay, we've got T3. We are actually in a deep pile of shit. That means they also go to support them. That's what I'm more concerned about. Unless we get a clutch play, but I'm not even. If I would spend money on this, I would put money on a bummer. On a sad, sad ending to this adventure. How long can it take a nuke to arm, really? How long can it really take, you know? You know, when you think about it, like, what are they giving it there? Okay, have Anti. So we'll see if they're better gamers than I am. Weird that it still shows. It used to remove those icons once the things die, which I assume those all did. So it's weird that that doesn't happen anymore. Right. So now I think, actually, I'm even gonna eat these guys. I'm gonna go for my first Aphis. It's Aphis time. Oh, fuck. You. Oh, jeez. There's nothing I can send to help you. You just gotta pray. Eat him. Oh my god. Gosh, I forgot that chain reacted, luckily.
Destroyed.
Now, maybe it's controversial to do a nuke somewhere that doesn't have any eco. But, A, I think that I can succeed. I think it's very satisfying. Third one, obviously, is going to be, it's going to fail. Blue, for sure, is going to have to do, yeah, 4 converters and then another.
Behemoth detected.
Fuck me. think it's T3 time. I think I'm gonna drop a lab. Oh, ha! As soon as I say it, suddenly I get a higher priority. Gas will come. I will throw up an entry actually. Oh, what happened? You had a pop-up turret here. That would have been so good to have right now. I mean, this is still working, but this is really scary. It didn't need to be scary. Yeah, finally, an anti-nuke was played.
Enemy commander destroyed. T3 unit is ready.
And I tell you, that sweaty fish takes a while to get on a roll, but when it happens, honestly, great work on the lower OS players on this team staying in the game at times when certain of their peers would definitely have already folded. Oh! Was that a LRPC? Oh fuck. Yep. You already know. Yep. Might be right here. It's on there or here. I'm gonna beeline from here and see if I can get it. Shields are almost up. I am going to build multiple. And I don't see it. Yeah, it's further back. I'm going to go to the apartments. I'm going to find out if it's going to come out. they just gave up a lot of metal for free. It's like, yeah, you're wondering why it's hard? Well, you're playing from behind. You know, you got behind because it was easier. And now you're like, why isn't it working? What the fuck? Oh, goddamn. Okay, well that's obviously a mistake. Shout out these guys. Preventing that thing leaking down. Yeah. Well, we tried. Sometimes it does happen. This is why it's usually good to have one strong player on each side. I picked first and I didn't notice the hill was next to me until it was too late. If I'd started over here, maybe it would have been a different game. We would have actually contested this. And,
Battle
the other guy could have
ended.
seen to move up with me, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, man. This is satisfying, though, seeing that fall off. That must have been when my nuke hit. That's very satisfying, and then surpassing. Alright, well, GG's. That's how it goes sometimes. Have a good one.